What you see here is a good old WooCommerce analytics overview page. It displays you some information, but not all the information you actually need. So if you're a shop owner or you have multiple shops, you know that there is no effective way to track your entire business finances through your WooCommerce platform. For example, you can't track your ad expenses or cost of goods or so on. So to solve this, I'm going to show you today another dashboard, the one you see on our screen right now. You can see your gross profit here, net profit. You can clearly see how much you have spent for ads, for costs on goods, for shipping. You'll see how much you have paid for transaction fees or other expenses. And not only that, this dashboard allows you to connect different ad providers, for example, Facebook, TikTok, Google Ads, and so on. It allows you to add your own cost of goods, payment gateway, transaction fees, custom expenses, and so on. So if you're interested, then jump in because it's going to be a fun ride. Now, first things first, the platform we're going to use today is called BeProfit. It supports Shopify, Wix, WooCommerce, and Amazon. So if you have your shop in one of those platforms, you can connect it with a BeProfit and use all the goodies it offers. If we take a look at the pricing, you'll see that pricing for WooCommerce, the basic package is $20 per month if you pay yearly, and for Pro package it's $40 a month. Now pay attention that if you take a look at the description of this video, then there's a link. If you follow the link, then you will get 30% off for the first 3 months. Just use the link or coupon code and you're good to go. If you scroll down, there is a nice comparison table here. As you see, it describes you what is what. If you're using multiple shops, then the Pro package is useful for you. If you have only one shop, maybe basic, but also take a look at all the features this or that package has. Now, let's take a look how to get started and how to set your account up. It will take only a couple of minutes, so let's start with pressing on the Get BeProfit button here. Next, enter your email address here and choose whether you work with or for an agency. I'm going to add my email address here and click on Continue. Next, I'm going to add my full name and phone number and my password. There's a nice visual password strength meter here. Currently it says it's so, but well, what can you do? I'm going to press on Continue. I found it on YouTube. I don't know what this one here means, so I'm not going to choose this one here. I have less than 100 orders per month, so I'm going to choose this one and press Continue. My shop uses WooCommerce and I'm going to choose Woo and press on Continue. Next, I'm going to set up my store URL and give my shop a name. My time zone is Tallinn, and once again I'm going to press on Continue. It will take a couple of seconds. Now, one thing you would need to know is that in order to connect your shop and BeProfit, you need to have a WooCommerce.com account. If you don't have it already, you can create it here, and then if you're logged in, then you can approve the connection here. Now my shop is connected. I'm going to click on Let's Go here and I'm going to choose my shop industry. Let's imagine that it's clothing here. Next, I'm going to choose ad platforms I would like to connect my site with. As you see, there are a bunch of those here: Facebook, Google, TikTok, Pinterest, Snapchat, Bing, Twitter, Outbrain, Taboola, Content Ad, or other platform. You can also connect with Klaviyo, Google Analytics, or other marketing tool. At the moment, I'm going to connect with Facebook and Google and press Next. In order to connect my platforms, I'm going to click on Connect button here. The pop-up opens. Since I'm logged in to the Facebook, I press on this button here. It finds all the accounts I have here. I'm going to choose the one I'm using for the ads and press Save. And boom, it's done. Next one, I'm going to connect with Google here. Same thing, I'm going to choose the account I have connected with Google Ads. Press on Continue. Once again, I'm going to choose the account I use for serving ads in Google. Once again, I'm going to press on Save. It takes a couple of seconds and it's done. Nothing complicated here. And as you saw, it took me only a couple of clicks here. So let's go to the next page. Here you can choose how do you handle your inventory. Whether you drop ship your products, you have a warehouse. Yes, I do. I don't print on demand, but I have other options. That is, I have virtual products. Let's move up to the next page. Whether I have any shipping providers here. No, I don't have any Shipwire or Shopify shipping or AliExpress or USPS. So I'm going to choose other. I use Itella and Omniva. Or I can choose I don't use shipping platforms here. Nevertheless, let's move to the next page. And in this page, you can set up your custom shipping providers. I don't have those, therefore I'm going to choose that my shipping costs are identical to what the client pays. That means if my shipping costs on my WooCommerce site are set up for €5, then BeProfit calculates €5, the same as a client pays. Next page. Ask how would I like to update your production costs. That means cost for goods. Individually, bulk update, set variable costs, or sync daily with Google Sheets. I'm going to choose individually. And here I can set my cost of goods in a way you see me doing here. Just enter the prices you're using for cost for goods. I'm just adding some random prices. You can add your own prices here. And if it's done, then just go to the next page. And on this page, I can set up my payment gateway transaction fees. And those payment gateways are automatically taken from my shop I connected earlier. So I know that PayPal takes 5% fee, credit card is 2.5, cash on delivery is 0, and bank transfer is also 0. I can also add a fixed fee. For example, I know that my credit card provider takes 2.5% plus 30 cents. It's ready. I'm going to go to the next page. And in it I can add custom expenses and revenue. For example, maybe I have weekly expense for ads. I'll set it up. Expense status is active. That means it's going on right now. I'm going to search for custom ad spend here. And let's imagine that the amount for a week is €120. First time I paid it was on September 1st. And now I can choose whether to save and close or save or add another. This way you can add your custom expenses here. It says that I should verify whether the date is correct. I'm going to add it that it's correct. And in a similar way, you can add the custom revenues here. I'm going to skip this part because I don't have any other revenues. I'm going to move to the next page. And in it, I can set up my calculation preferences. I can choose what type of orders I can exclude. For example, exclude pending orders, unfulfilled orders, or free orders. I'm not going to do that because I want all this data to be calculated. I can exclude orders from specific sales channels. I'm not going to do that also. And I can set up some refund preferences. For example, exclude cost of goods from all fully refunded orders. I'm going to go to the next page instead. Now I can start my free trial here. For the Pro package, you have a 14-day free trial here, so you can test it out and see whether you like it. Since I like it a lot, I'm going to click on Start Free Trial. Next, I'm going to be redirected to WooCommerce.com checkout page. And since it's 14 days trial, you'll see that there's nothing for me to pay right now. At the moment, there is nothing else for me to do but enter my credit card payment information and click on Pay. If this is done, I'm going to be redirected back to my dashboard. And what's waiting for me on the dashboard, I'm going to show you next. And now I'm back to my dashboard. So let's take a look what's what here. First up here, you'll see that you can collapse or expand your sidebar here. On your sidebar, you'll see that this is my shop here. If I have a Pro package, then I can add another shop here. I can manage the workspace or invite teammates here. I have my dashboard menu, reports for products, orders, marketing, and other reports. That means also for custom reports. I have my data settings here. I can schedule a call with the support team. I can take a look at the documentation or invite a teammate. Now let's take a look at the dashboard. You'll see that I have a today's snapshot here. If I open it up, I can take a look at the yesterday's snapshot. As you see, no orders for yesterday, but today is a better day. If you click here, you can choose what is it you would like to be displayed on your dashboard. If you don't need any custom reports, then just deactivate it. You can reorder them if needed or restore by default. If you have a multi-shop dashboard, then you can choose your shops here. There are nice quick tips up here. If you click on it, you can read the tip itself. Now, if I click here, once again, I can customize the snapshot. I can choose what is it I would like to be shown, whether it's costs of goods, other expenses, net profit, or show. Up here, I can select dates from to. I'm going to choose this year, for example, and it will show what has happened on my shop during this time. Nice graphics here. Visually, everything is visible really nicely. If you click here, you can see also nice graphs. You can choose what is it you would like to be shown. Monthly, weekly, daily, and so on. If you scroll down, you can customize also this part here. At the moment it shows total sales, how much I have spent for ads, how much I have spent for cost of goods, for shipping, transaction fees, other expenses, no refunds so far. If I would like to add any other metrics here, for example, total orders or discounts, just select those, save it, and they are here. There is a nice profit and expenses breakdown section here. You can add the expenses. If you click on it, it will take you to the expenses site I showed you before. What's also nice that you can create a custom report here. Just click on add report, give it the title, for example, weekly orders, select category, orders, report data, week, grouping, maybe you have some grouping here. I don't. You can choose table columns. What is it you would like to be displayed? For example, ad spend, net profit, gross profit, total orders. It is just for as an example. You can choose whatever you like here. Main summary tiles. Once again, ad spend, net profit, gross profit, total orders, transaction fees. Default filter, last 7 days. Schedule weekly, and I would like it to be created every Monday at 1 a.m. And here I can add my email, and every time the report has been created, it will be sent to me. And this way you can create whatever custom reports for your site if needed. Here I can take a look at the products and how they perform. Most profitable, least profitable, best sellers. From here I can go to the products page. If I click on it, it will take me here. As you see, this one here is a product page. I will get to that in a minute. Here are my orders. Total orders 11. Average order value 195 euros. Here I can see what is my ROAS, and ROAS is a return on ad spend, and it's an important key importance indicator if you're using your shop. Once again, ad spend here, and this was our dashboard. Next, let's move to the reports. That means let's take a look at the products. On the products page, you can filter with a couple of different ways. For example, by vendor, by product type, by product status, by sold products. That means display only sold products or unsold products. And under the more filters, you'll see the same status and sold products filter here. You can export everything here. You can choose whether it's variant or product report. And you'll see that there is a nice table. If you open the product up, you'll see product information here, the same information that is in a table. If you would like to update your cost of goods, just click on this button here and you can do it here. For example, €1 for this one and €2 for this one here. Save it. I can apply changes to all matching orders or future orders or in a date range. I'm going to select to all matching orders, save and next, and done. And if you click on the 3 dots here, you can do the same here. Once again, €1, €2, save and next, and done. As you see, I have a bunch of products that has no cost of goods set up, so this is a nice visual way for me to get things right here. I can see the stock status here, stock amount here, and I can change how many products I would like to be displayed on the page. You can sort by product type, selling price, and so on. Next, let's move to the orders menu. And under it, I can see all the orders here. I can open it up and see what are the products that are purchased with this order. It displays me the order status. It's paid but unfulfilled. That means it's not completed. If I hover on a name, it displays me the customer email also. If I hover on the price, you'll see the breakdown of the customer payment here. Retail price, taxes, discounts, and all other information. Same goes with the tax here, processing fees, cost of goods, profit, and gross margin. If you click here and click on edit order costs, I can tweak it as I like. For example, maybe I forgot to add cost of goods for this product, €2, 3 for this one, 5 for this one here, save, and it's done. You can bulk update your orders if needed. Just choose whether it's order cost or taxes or line item. You can also export the orders. Just click on the button and it allows you to download the CSV file. Bunch of filters up here. You can use also the date range up here as before. Orders per page as before. And that's basically it about the orders. Let's move to marketing. And on this page, I can take a look how much I have spent on ads on different platforms. For example, at the moment Facebook is activated. The amount spent is here. This is a clicks amount and cost per click is basically 41 cents per click. Since I haven't spent anything on Google Ads, it doesn't display up here. And that's not it. If you click on the platform name, for example, Facebook here, it will open it up and you'll see how much have you spent on campaigns and how those campaigns performed. How much traffic did you get? How much did you pay for it? Ad sets name and performance. And even the ads by themselves. Awesome, isn't it? And this part concludes marketing. Now let's go and take a look at the profits and loss report here. It's a nice table with all the information, yearly, third quarter, second quarter, first quarter, and so on. You can print it or export it. You can choose years, and everything is nice and neat here. Which means it's time to take a look at what's under the custom reports. We already did it. We did not create a report, but I showed you how to do it. But also you can create the reports here. Those are the default reports here. Daily report, monthly report, yearly report. If you would like to know how to set one or another up, just open it up and you'll see. There are also a bunch of preset report templates for you to use here. And this concludes the reports part. Now let's take a look at the last part, that is data settings here. On this page you can basically do everything I have already showed you. That means you can add custom expenses and revenues, cost of goods, set calculation preferences, the one we did during the setup. Production methods, once again we did it during the setup. Processing fees, already familiar, isn't it? Shipping costs, and industries you're operating. Under the general settings, you can update your shop settings. You can manage notifications and set up what kind of notification you would like to receive. You can set up your integrations and ad platforms. Under the workspace management, you can set up shops and invite teammates. And API access is only for BeProfit Plus package. So long story short, BeProfit is the most accurate profit analytics app for WooCommerce. And it's an awesome tool if you would like to track your profits and expenses all in one nice intuitive dashboard. I really like this product. I have also spoken with their support team. They are really responsive and I have received my answers really quickly. So yeah, if you're a WooCommerce shop owner, then BeProfit is a really useful tool. Now, if you find this video helpful, then press thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and before you go, take a look at the next video you see on the screen right now. In it, I will show you how to connect your shop with Google Sheets. Meanwhile, take care.